Hey my loves, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Your all, it's been a while. I'm talking in terms of posting long form video, not short form, because I've actually been posting that, but it's been a long time since I posted a long form video, and I am glad to be doing this. So how are you all doing? Hope you're good, hope you're well. On today's episode of hairstyle or making Adobe's hair, I'll be showing you all how I made a very beautiful and vibrant color braids, which is popularly known as Dolly Braids. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those on TikTok. I don't know if that is the same name it's called over here, but it is called Dolly Braids. So let us dive right into this video. For starters, I would like to point out the color of extensions I'm using. It is called Color 350. You can get this in either expression, darling hair, lush hair, but I think it's color 350 in all of the extensions brands in Nigeria, if that makes sense. And I prepped it the day before because I didn't want all of this work to be so bulky on me. If you want to see a video of how they are prepped, do let me know. But basically, I picked it, like stretched it, brushed, and everything in between. Basically, easy. Anyways, I began the whole process. This is a knotless braids, by the way, and it is not an in-depth tutorial of how to do knotless braids. I think I have a few video on that on this channel. I just want to show more on how to achieve dolly braids, not how to do knotless braids, because if I add that to this video, the video is going to be very, very long, and we don't want that. You don't even watch my video to the end. Yeah, basically I noticed that. I do notice. So I'm just gonna allow you guys to watch through this process, and I'll be right back when it be. And finally, we are done, but with this phase, okay? With this phase. So, you guys, would you believe if I told you that we spent 3 days on this hair? Would you believe that? Actually, we did. The first day, I washed her hair, did all of the prepping, and also prepped the extensions, which is very important. And the next day, which is this particular day, we did all of this braiding. And on the third day, which is this particular day, it was time to roll, like do the dolly braids in it, which I feel like is the most important part of this hairstyle, because there are countless of videos on knotless braids, and I also have countless of them. Okay, not countless, I also have, quite a number of them on this channel. But you see these dolly braids, I haven't seen much of it, which is what I'm going to show you. Though dolly braids quite look like a normal coily braids, where you just curl the ends. Basically, that's what we'll be doing as well, like curl the ends. But there are patterns to this whole coiling thing. All curls are not the same. Like, I have curled her hair a lot, but this one is quite different, though not very different, like something non-existent. You must have seen it. Yeah, basically, so you just need rollers for these parts. Like, if you can get your hands on this particular rollers, the best, because it's quite easy, very easy to use, more easier than the normal coily straw rod that you use. This is very easy. All you just need to do is, roll the extension, the ends of the hair extension over the cord, the rollers, and pin it on with like, the rollers come in two. Okay, the one you roll your extensions on, and then the one you cover up, like you pin it so it doesn't loosen out or unravel. Yeah, this one basically. So yeah, you just have to go continue with that, continue till you're done. And I don't know if I did mention, you see how I did not braid the hair to the end. It is very important because if you do, the hair will not get coily as much as you want. It will not coil. It will coil, okay, but not as much as this. So you have to take note on, you braid the hair to an extent and then you tie it out, okay? And just like what I'm doing now, you start coiling it. You just be careful with this part. You don't have to pack up like a lot of hair while doing it. You don't have to cut a lot of hair at a time because if you do, it's not going to curl. It's not going to curl. And you need a very hot water for this part. And also, if you're dealing with a child, please carry as much protection as possible. Like I used two towels on this particular day for Adobe. I covered her up with two towels. She was really very, very scared on this day, and I couldn't whisk her. When a child is this scared, there's every tendency that any small thing, even when the hot water is not touching her, she can just fling the hair and then the hot water will touch her. So you have to be very careful, protect her, calm her down. I was calming Adobe down on this particular day. I was telling her the sweet words, telling her to be very calm, not to turn, not to shake. Like I was trying my best to calm her down so she's not scared, which is what I will encourage you to do as well because you're dealing with kids, so you have to be very, very careful, very, very careful, very, very, very careful. I have to emphasize on that a lot, okay? And I just had to show this part so you too can learn from it. Normally, whenever I'm dealing with this process, I usually do not show this part because I don't want people to start shouting, stop putting hot water. She's a child, this on that one. I used to see lots of comments like that. So I basically skip all these parts in most of my videos, but I have to show you also you can, learn one or two from it. Use tutorials, very important, and get someone to help you out. Okay. Get someone to help you out as well. Anyways, I had to blow dry it so it dries out. Don't rush to start unraveling the rollers immediately. Okay, don't rush to unravel them because they're not going to curl. You have to dry it out at least, or you wait a little bit. If you cannot dry it out, just wait a little bit. And I went on with this spray just to give it some shine and everything. And guys, look at that. See how curly it was. The first one I removed after putting the hair in hot water, it wasn't very coily, which was why I decided to dry it out. So take note of that. To take note of that. And I remove all the rollers, and this is what we have. And here is another phase of this hairstyle. No, we are not done yet. We're gonna trim it or cut it, okay? Usually dolly braids you're gonna cut like till the last curl. I don't know how to explain it, like the last curve of the curl. That's basically how you're gonna cut. But um I just have to what's the word? I just have to oh, there's this what I'm looking for. I just had to compromise because of the length of the hair, and most of them they are not basically the same length all through, and that is because I didn't intend on her just wearing the hair like this on her shoulder. The plan was I'm gonna be packing it up for her, so I just had to put a lot of thought into it while I was making it, so that whenever she pack it up like in the middle, like a ponytail kind of packing, the some of the hair is no longer, so I had to make sure that some of the hair was shorter, especially the ones in the middle. They were shorter so that when I pack it up, the ones in the middle are no longer. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So basically, when you're cutting dolly braids, you're gonna cut like till the last curve, okay, to the last curve. That's basically how I'm gonna do it. But like I said, I did some adjustment here and there. But as you guys can see, they are just like some of them that only have the last curve, like look, the ones at the front. You guys are saying that basically we are done. Okay, all this explanation I'm doing well. I just want you guys to understand the hair, the style in depthly. Okay, but we are done. And guys, look at my baby girl. So this is where you go ahead to style this hair as numerous styles as possible. And I couldn't do much because I mean baby girl was so tired at this point. Even though this day being the third day, we didn't spend a lot of time, let's say about an hour to an hour 30 minutes thereabout. We didn't spend a lot of time. She was still tired. I mean, who wouldn't? Imagine sitting for a particular hairstyle for more than 24 hours, or okay, let's say more than 60. In fact, I don't even want to put the number on it right now, but yeah, she was tired and I understood, but I just did a little styling here and there. And this is like our favorite out of every styles we did on this day. I mean, look at that. So we've come to the end of this video, y'all. If you did enjoy, why not give us a thumbs up? Don't forget to leave your sweet comments in the comments. If you have any question, don't forget to ask. And until next time, see you all in my video. Bye. Mwah.